today I'm just quickly going to be going over two markets, the US Russel2000 and the US S&P 500 before the trading week ahead. Obviously we're going to Christmas now, so the volume and the moves are going to be slightly more choppy, and it's not a great time to trade, but I'm just going to go over the market anyway because I think it's coming up to a significant point. So intermediate wave 3 ended here. We had this complex A, then a B wave and a simple C wave to complete wave 4 here, intermediate 4. Since then we had a relatively clear count, something like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's my preferred view. And since then we had this A wave and then a flat for B, and now we're expecting the C wave into next week. I just want to note that this is also possible, this count here, 1, 2, 3, and then A, B, C like this. And this could obviously turn into a triangle with a D and an E. So this is that yellow count there. So A, B, C. And then we'd see another rally. Possibly now, or possibly if it's made a D wave after completing A wave, of course. So those are my preferred views. This box should be here, sorry. It came up into the target area, which was between the 200% and the 176.4% of the previous waves down here. So it does look like it's reversing from here. If we see this rally, this decline, sorry, for wave C, this of course could also be a 1 and a 2, which would set up a 3. We want to see this break here to confirm the cycle wave 4, because primary 4 ended here. This completes primary 5, which completes cycle 3, and after cycle 3 we would then expect cycle 4 to decline, and the target area is between this 123.6% and the 100% retracement level. This is quite a significant area. This is the previous wave 4, so of course wave 4s tend to end above this in a bullish market. So we might see, this C end around here. If this is a wave 1 here, then we'd see a 3 wave decline for A possibly, and a correction, another 5 for C, something like this. But we're going to have to see how the wave pattern plays out, because there might still be another high to come. But the main point is that this is topping out relatively soon. This coincides pretty well with the S&P 500. We go down to, actually let's go to a 1 hour chart. So sorry, it's a bit messy here, but I've got this topping out relatively soon as well on multiple degrees. Some of the degrees don't show because I think I just have too many tools on this chart, so it starts breaking a little bit, this software. But this is also relatively simple. We're now looking at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. We call this one pretty much perfectly on the website last week, this call here. So we had this 1, 2, 3 wave correction for wave 4, and here I'm saying expecting one more impulse. So we had this, if I just go down to the 15-minute chart here, I laid out this small 5 wave move here, which actually then set up this accelerated impulse upwards, and it was pretty much perfect. So we got this sharp wave 4 after flat wave 2, so the alternation is again perfect, but we've now got these targets here, these two boxes. You can read more about it on the website, the link will be in the description, but this is actually free until New Year, this service. I update it at least 2 times a day, these charts, so it's pretty much 24/7 updated live analysis. There's an option for alerts as well, emailed alerts. So yeah, grab this while you can, because it's not going to be free any longer after New Year's. But anyway, let's just go back to the chart. So here's this 1, 2, 3 sharp 4, and then we've got these targets for wave 5, which would complete wave 5 at multiple degrees, as you can see here. I think this would also be 3, either wave 3 or wave 5 of intermediates. I'm not too sure, I'd have to check that. You can go over to my other charts on this as well. You can have a look at the longer term views. Hold on, sorry. If you just come here to Proactive Trader Service, you can select multiple time frames here. So anyway, I'd like to see some divergence for wave 5, which is probable since we have this lower low kind of thing on RSI, which means that a weak wave 5 is, because right now we're here, so if wave 5 just comes up to about here on the chart, then it's likely to fall, and from there we can expect a significant decline. As I mentioned in the Pro Trader Service analysis, if you read it, that we have to remember this is also a bull market, and we have to look for evidence before assuming the waves are over. So I'd like to see a break of this level here, which I've labeled invalidation. It's not really invalidation, it's just that would just end the count and start the bear markets for the next few months. I'd also quickly like to point out, this is the channel for this sub-minute count here, in orange, and it's coming near the top of that now. There could be like an overthrow if this breaks above and then quickly reverses. That'd be nice to see, especially if it comes into this box. Then we also have this, let me just check the degree, minute in the green, this minute channel here, and this is the midline, or the central line of the minute channel, and prices just touched that now, so we're in a very significant zone with these horizontal and trending line, or trending channel supports, or resistances, sorry. So we need to have a look at what's going to happen in the next few days. I'm looking for a sell if we come up here and then we get a small 5-wave pulse down with a 3-wave correction. That's an ideal sell, because this could set up for much deeper decline, well below these levels here, and which would capture some nice profits. The same on the US 2000 here, US Russ, which is looking like it's coming to a top relatively soon also. I don't have this counted out right now in the 15-minute chart, but if we see any kind of impulse to the downside with a flag, that could be a good sell on the break of the flag, of course. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.